As the franchise consultant, this means that as well as supporting existing franchisees, I deal with potential franchisees on a day-to-day basis. Now, one bit of feedback which has kept cropping up from people visiting the Noodle Bar who were thinking about franchising was that something about the look of the brand, the colour, the logo, the typeface didn't appeal to the franchisees. Some even said that they felt it was too bright, too bold and wouldn't work well in the properties they were considering. Some said that it was too childish and too in your face, and it wasn't immediately clear from the graphical style that what we were and what we were selling. I passed this feedback on to my colleagues at the head office, and we looked again at the graphics we'd chosen.
We looked at the feedback that was passed on to us, and we decided that while we loved our old look and the story behind it, we learned a lot since we put it together and decided it was time to move forward with the graphics that reflected how far we'd come as a brand. We started with the logo. What we liked about our old logo was that it was fun, family friendly and iconic. We wanted the new style to reflect that and maintain the brand values we'd worked hard to incorporate. But we did want to make changes. We wanted a new style to reflect a more mature Yo-Yo Noodle with graphics which would age well and look sharp, crisp and even current in a few years' time.
Next, we looked at the colours we used. We originally chose a cheery, bright red to be the colour of Yo-Yo Noodle, in part of its symbolic significance in Asian cultures, where it means joy and good fortune. However, the shade of red we used extensively in our flagship store, it really was everywhere, gave the brand a fun, friendly look, which could be seen as immature and even cartoonish, and might not suit a sophisticated adult audience. We wanted to target a wider cross-section of the population, so we started looking again at the colour we'd chosen.
We didn't want to abandon red and all its connotations it has completely, so we looked on toning it down in a way which would make it more versatile.
So those were our aims when we set out to rebrand Yo-Yo Noodle, and make it better. We wanted to put together a logo, graphical style and dominant colour which still represented our brand values, but were subtler, sharper and more sophisticated.
What was really important about the rebrand is that the look we've chosen is one which will widen the brand's appeal and stand the test of time.
As the head of creative media, I'm in charge in putting together the graphics we use to represent ourselves, and I'm here to give you your first look at the new face of Yo-Yo Noodle. First, the logo. We were reluctant to drop our mascot Yo-Yo, but in the end it had to be done.
Don't worry, you'll still see plenty of him in the family section and on our site and in our animations.
The new logo needed to be sleek, simple and relevant. What we opted for in the end was a type-based logo, whose centre is an elegant bit of typography by illustrator Dan Day. It's sharper, simpler and gives the brand a slightly more upmarket edge, which we think is perfect for promoting Yo-Yo Noodle as a healthy fast food option.
Next, we decided to phase out our vivid red in favour of a subtler, more cosmopolitan deep red, not only on our printed and online content, but also in our store designs across the country.
As well as it being more subdued and more likely to broaden the appeal of our signage, we feel like a subtler colour scheme will allow franchisees to choose more upmarket locations in heritage areas without the risk of looking garish or out of place. Put together, we feel the new look gives Yo-Yo Noodle a clear, classic look which will still look good and contemporary in 5 years' time.
We're proud of what we put together and we really feel like it will be an asset to our franchisees by appealing to a much wider range of people.
Welcome to the new Yo-Yo Noodle.
Remember, this rebrand isn't only graphical, we're also changing the way we use print and social media, aiming our campaigns at a wider audience to build awareness of the brand.
We hope that our rebrand is in line with our franchisees' wants, and we hope that you will all enjoy what we have done.